Bitch, if you don't record my shit, okay, on the chart, I'm mad about it. But I don't know what I'll call the nurses associations. They always try to come up with some shit of bullshit. She was the nurse on active duty. And the client passed away. I said she passed away. But did you see that last person that was in there? That man, did you see him? That was her boyfriend. But you guys just don't know the inside story with my big mouth self. I'm about to tell it. Y'all ain't gonna pin this shit on me. I'm a good nurse. You give me a promotion after this goddamn story. Where's her boyfriend? I'll kick his ass. Because he came in here and they were in cahoots. And when I went to go check on the young lady, the cord, and now I ain't talking about the goddamn umbilical cord. The cord of the thing to come and get me going. Beep, beep, the beeper, get this bitch out my room. That one. The emergency button, beep, beep, but it was cut. And I know he might be the kind of person that just cut some shit his motherfucking self. And I want to know where my client went to my goddamn self. You got all these eyeballs looking and hawking the gawking the nurses associations and shit. Fucking with me, telling me, well, she was the active nurse on duty, and then one of them passed away. So she's going to have to get an interview, and she's going to have to get the intimidation room and some more shit. And I tell you this, what y'all didn't know, tell him to get his ass, see, I'm going to get my big ass now. I'm about to tell the whole motherfucking fucked off story. That he tell you. What you mean tell him shit? You didn't tell me. They told me I can't run my mouth about something because of confidentiality. That's another reason why I might be getting fired. I said, this is the thing I'm trying to tell you about what might have happened. And they said, that's the problem. We don't know what happened, and neither do you, and you were on active duty. Clown me. Drag my ass all up in courtrooms and shit, trying to look cute and shit, fucking up a button on the motherfucking stand. And telling him I think that he did it. And he wants to go back and forth. I said, well, I still think that you did it. He said, I told you I didn't do nothing. I said, well, you was out there cheating on your wife, and your wife, you didn't act like that was your mistress. And he said, well, I don't know how she knows all that. And I said, you quit looking at the people and you look at me. I know more than you think I know. You listen here. What'd you do to my client? And he said, it was probably you. I continue to believe my story, Your Honor, fits the side that the nurses should be in question, the nurse on active duty. I believe she did something. Bitch, I didn't do a motherfucking thing. And then they got to clown at me, all 5 of them, standing there talking about, I like to question her my damn self. Motherfucking question me. Hold on, Your Honor, delete that part. Can we edit that part? I'm a little bit, you know, the peel. I'm gonna go pop a few of them, pop it. I'll be right back. And I came back. I said, what in the fuck is all this about? He said, ma'am, I thought you did some research on your language. I said, I did. I did research on my initial state, MFB, and so it gets it down to me. You know about the Tourette's? He said, yeah. He said, I'd like to excuse the plaintiff because she is on Tourette's tonight. He said, what the fuck is Tourette's? She can't help but excuse her language. Now get down and sit down. If it's good, shut that fucking camera off my face. They're trying to accuse me of the young lady that passed away. Boyfriend came in here looking all fucking wild as shit. And his hair half braided. He told me, talk about, you know, is she okay? I said, no, she's not okay. You see her on the respiratory since some more shit. You ask a stupid question. And I know about you cheating on your wife. I know about the abortion. I know about how long y'all been going together. I know about your animosity and your madness about the divorce coming up. I got her camera, and I will mess you up if you fuck my client up. And they know I'm real serious. They said, let her, the Tourette's is okay. And because it's going to have to be. And then he said, listen, I don't know who you think you're talking to. I said, I'm your mama. Get in here. And I had my yank and my shank and all that other shit all right. And I had my lab coat and shit. And his hair was half braided and shit. So I'm mad as a motherfucker. You thug. You know you went in there and you done killed her. But I told you before his death policy that he did. And he did. He went in there and did. I know you did it. We were arguing now. And I said, I don't argue with no little child with his hair half done. He said, my hair is smooth down. I said, well, bitch, it wasn't that day when you committed the murder. You know, and then the honor said, okay, well, I told you guys to excuse her. I said, thank you. And you're on my side, right? You're on my side, right? And he was by her side when she passed away. You know that, right? I suspect you did it. And he's trying to point his finger at me, you guys. Give me the jury to stand up and find out what's wrong with this fucking little fuck with his hair half done. He said, my hair is smooth done. I said, it's done now. It's done now. So is the murder. Y'all, he came in there that day with half braided hair, with his hair half-ass done, half off, with his pants hanging low. And the girl said she had aborted. I would have aborted the motherfucker's dick my motherfucking self. But the girl was sitting there, little child, poor little child. And she had some problems, and he got major problems, I could tell, because he was bringing them up in there. And they got to arguing. I kept on wondering, well, what is all the water on the floor? And what is the and she didn't want her dinner. She doesn't usually throw it. And me and him was arguing. So he hauled off and passed away my client. And they said, oh, I said, yeah, pastor, she gone. They said, where's the pastor at? Pastor, he passed her away. He tried to blame the shit on me. He better get me out this motherfucker. Because they said it's Tourette's. Every time I look at the judge, she said Tourette's. See, I told you. Tourette's. Thank you. And he said, I don't care. Excuse her. She knows what the fuck she knows what the hell she's talking about. I said, thank you. Well, this she looks like it. I said, that's just as well. I said, this little hoop-de-ever, hoop-dee-dee of them goddamn mother, hooting them up the motherfucking Harlem hood. And I got into it real good then. Because the judge said, you can talk to me too much. She got a problem. And Teresa can fuck her up, but I think she's innocent. And you know I'm innocent. I had tried to protect the little wild child girl who had aborted the baby and who got cahoots with the guy who's married. This little thug ass, right? Well, he ain't no thug today, but he was a thug today. He did the murder. And I got my ass off the murder.